and now we have a stronger thingy. And we can... There's a crossroads. Are these all the same? Oh, wait a minute. Is it another one of these? It is. There was another place that I could have entered that was too dark. What was it? Where was there a room that was too dark? I don't remember. Gold doors, gold doors. Every time! You know what? Come to think of it, I broke a bunch of mirrors. Maybe I can go through this now. Now that I've broken all the mirrors, I can enter this door. Oh. But Ayato's already dead, so I don't... Granting my wish means killing him, and killing Ayato means granting my wish. I'll just go with this one. There's no choice to make. I threw myself in to put an end to it all, and yet I wound up in this world, learning all these unnecessary things, led astray. I'm just tired. Enough of this. I've worked hard enough, so just grant my wishes already. The moment the knife in Mishiro's hand pierced Ayato, Mishiro lost consciousness. With no time to feel satisfaction or regret from what she'd done, Mishiro Usui eternally vanished from existence. Not just silence, not just stillness, but void. There, Mishiro Usui was peaceful, free from everything, eternally sleeping in the cradle of nothingness. And her dream was surely a hollow white. Well, that ending wasn't very satisfying. There are 3 more I have to get, and I'm gonna do that. Okay, I gotta do this place. I had to look up the pattern though because I did not know how to do this. It was top left stairs on the right. What? Top left stairs on the right side. Top left stairs on the right side. That's this one. Bottom left stairs on the left side. Bottom left, that's this one. I mean, I'm not looking at my screen. Okay. And this one should be Yuzu's. The mirror shows Yuzu's reflection. Doesn't seem to change as much as Mishiro looks. And now we gotta get Yuzu. Hey Yuzu. What? One of my mirrors? Wow, 2 in such a short time. Lead me there right away. If we're together, even those realms won't scare me. Okay. And now we're going back. And here's your mirror, Yuzu. Okay. I think I'm getting used to this now. This mirror's got my past. My memories. You know, I'm thinking surely they show memories with something to do with my wish. If looking in the mirrors might tell me my wish, I'm excited, but a little scared at the same time. 7 years ago, Mirror Lake. Pretty sunset, huh, Utsuro? Sunset is a witching hour. This moment's beauty comes from it being when the sun dies. Even though we see the sun for 12 hours a day, we always forget its beauty. Huh, I guess. But I like the sun in the day too. You're positive about everything, Yuzu. It's been a year getting to know Utsuro. I still haven't been able to tell her how I feel. But we're together as best friends. A bunch. Of course I still like her romantically, but just spending time together... What? But just spending time together, period, is nice. Twilight is a vacuous thing. It's neither day nor night, and people spend it preparing for the coming night. Twilight isn't watched and enjoyed, it's just empty and hollow, much like my name. Wow, you're brooding. It's the sunset making you... What? Is the sunset making you sentimental? I think Utsuro's a great name. A great name? I hate it. To be called hollow. It feels more like a denial of my existence. Huh. But I like how it feels all translucent. It matches your mysterious air too. Is that right? You know, Yuzu, I'm a person who shouldn't exist in this world. What? What's this now? Just the fact I'm alive is a mistake. My existence is a cluster of sin. You mean like original sin? Did you ever tell me you were Christian, Utsuro? I don't mean anything like that. In a more concrete way, I shouldn't exist. I don't get what you're saying. I mean, shouldn't exist really extreme? We get along so well. If you didn't exist, what would I do? If, hypothetically, I were to die soon, then you should forget about me. I could only blankly listen to Utsuro. Those words felt so disconnected from reality. It was as if Utsuro saw something different, and I couldn't perceive things the same way. Yeah, I remember. Even as I got closer to her, Utsuro was a strange girl, though that was charming in a way. Most of my memories of Utsuro are back now, and now I know these are important memories to me. I still can't remember up to my death, but it seems I've remembered some things precious to Yuzu Hanasaki. And it's thanks to you, Mishiro. Really, thanks a lot. Oh, I know. Take this. Ooh, a mystery key. I picked that up earlier, but I don't know how to use it. I'm sure it'll be useful to you somewhere. Maybe. Okay, let's go back. Tell me if there's anything else. I wonder if I managed to confess to Utsuro in the end. Probably not, huh? For my appearance, it seems like I died in middle school. If my wish is something like that, then haunting the living probably won't work. Okay, the translation's kind of falling apart near the end. Kind of unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? So, young lady, I'm not changing at all, am I? Well, I gotta look up this guy's thing. Escape the party guests in the realm of love. Go to the stairs in the banquet room. Oh, okay. Let's do that. There we go. Okay. Finally, it's Ryotaro's time to shine. The mirror shows his face. I forgot. I gotta get him. Hey, Ryotaro, I think we can progress your stuff. What? A mirror of mine? So I'll get my mirrors back if I go there. Alright then, let's go. Sorry to trouble you, but lead me there. Finally, I got the most important character. If he is the most important character, I'm gonna... Huh? What was that? Ryotaro, are you evil? Is there something you're not telling me, buddy? I don't... Aw, dang it. I hate it when I hit the save limit. The mirror shows that guy's reflection. Now this is something. No matter who stands in front, the mirror always reflects me. Not some kind of magic trick, is it? Phew, better brace myself. "5 years ago, a phone call. Hello, sis? What are you calling about? That young girl on that New Year's card photo, is that your daughter, sis? Can't you tell? Would I put a photo of a mother, a father, and a stranger for a card? I suppose. So? What about her? Oh, she looks just like you when you were a kid, but at the same time, much too cute for that. Ryotaro, are you making fun of me? Trying to start something? I'm complimenting her. Something about her's just, oh, so adorable. Maybe she gets it more from him than from me. And I'd appreciate the compliments more if your taste didn't give me such a chill. Now, stop misunderstanding me, sis. I'll have you know it's nothing like that. You can't hide it. The whole Sengoku family trades rumors about how you've got a thing for kids. Seriously? Just try asking Mom. But it's really not that at all. I don't see them in any lewd way. Really. You're turning 30. Think about marriage already. A bride would clear up any strange rumors. Taking my ear off as usual. Oh well, regards to your daughters. Yeah, bye. It's really not anything lewd, I just see beauty there. I did not see that coming. I see. I remember. Boy, what a mean mirror. Why a memory like this, Olive? Of all things. Suppose I don't need to ask if you saw that too. Okay. You like little kids or stay away creep? Maybe I should stay on his good side. No, I'm not after any sick desires. I just see them as a kind of beauty to be held in high regard. I've no desire to trouble them in the least. Understand that. So you aren't going to break the mirror? Break it? Why? I mean, perhaps. Perhaps it's a memory I'd have been better off not remembering. But it is in fact my memory. And I'm dead already, so no sense in throwing a fit. Well anyways, I should thank you. With that, a piece of my memory has returned. Now, no more to do in this eerie place. Be sure to let me know if you find another one. Yeah. Don't look at me like that, please. I never wanted it shown in broad daylight either. I really just... No, enough. Excuses just make more misunderstandings. You're making me nervous. Okay, Realm of Blood. That's this one. I gotta enter the door. Look for the room with a teddy bear and a bed. Okay, so Ryotaro's a pedophile. This is his room. The mirror shows Ryotaro's face. Great. Hey, Ryotaro. You found another mirror. Can they truly be found so quickly? Alright then, let's go. Sorry to trouble you, but lead me there. Yep, I sure will, buddy. This guy is not a good guy. I thought the teddy bears had more to do with Mishiro's past with Ayataro and stuff, but I don't... Okay. Alright, Ryotaro, here's your memory. Now, what'll it be this time? Can't imagine what'll come up, even though it's about me. I wonder if the return of a new memory were to totally invert my present personality. That may well be the same as death. No jokes about how I'm already dead, please. 1 year ago, a company. Should we get going, Sengoku? Yep. Are you worn out, sir? Yeah, trouble at home lately. At home? Ech, is this up to something again? She seemed upset lately. No, not that. Well, it's not the kind of thing you tell people about, but you're not a stranger. My old man's inheritance is proving to be kind of a mess. The inheritance of a famed artist, eh? I'll bet it's a lot. Huh? But didn't your father pass away last year? Why is it only a problem now? Actually, it's been trouble ever since then. I'm the eldest son, but the will says everything should go to someone else, except they're refusing it. They said they won't even give it to me, so it's up in the air. What was the old man thinking? It really does sound messy. With money, you should always follow the law. That's what I intend to do. Soon I'll get a lawful interpretation at a suitable place. With this taking up all my time, I didn't realize how I've hardly been talking to my daughter lately. This is a delicate time for her too. This is no good. As her father, I should... Calm down, sir. Are you okay? Right, sorry. I should at least do my job properly. I know, Sengoku. Will you come over to our house later? Huh? To your house, sir? I'm sure it'll take her mind off it to talk with her brother. And if you could, talk to my daughter like a good uncle. Yeah, your daughter, you say? There's been some trouble. She's been retreating into her shell lately. She doesn't have many friends at school. I feel like she needs some new relationships. Well, I wonder if a clumsy fellow like me could have a good talk with her. Huh, it's fine. You're a good guy. I'm sure somebody like you is just the guy to help my glum daughter. It's pathetic as can be that we're too busy with money to tend to her, but this is important. We can't ignore it. Alright then. If my brother-in-law insists, how can I refuse? Sorry. Hey, wait. Have you seen her before? The cute young lady in your New Year's cards, right? Right. I wouldn't mind taking some time to brag about her, but it's time. There's work to be done. Yeah. Okay, now let's go. The West Building, right? Yep. I remember. I see. Mishiro, you're... Shinji Usui. No doubt, he was my boss and brother-in-law. Though at the moment I can't recall if he ever did meet you in person while I was alive. They seem like trivial memories, but I feel like they relate to my death and wish. Many holes remain, but I've remembered a fair bit. Couldn't have done it without your effort. I've got something here. I picked it up on a rare walk around this world. No point in me having it. I'm sure you'll make better use. Now, no more to do in this eerie place. Be sure to let me know if you find another mirror. Huh. I really don't like you. My boss was Shinji Usui, and Sis was... And the child of my boss and Sis was you. What's left is the why of me being here. Of course the same goes for you. Is Yuzu somehow related to me now? I don't know, because I don't know... Well, I gotta go to the other place. How did I do that again? And then we gotta go down this place. Hey, look, it's a little, ladder place. Why is this here? Why is this so special? This is just Ryotaro's mirror. Unlock the door with a mystery key. Wait. Hey, teddy bear. Cute. It's Ryotaro's face. Okay, Ryotaro, we're gonna have some revelations, you and I. What? Another one of my mirrors. The third one. I sense big things coming. Alright then, let's go. Sorry to trouble you, but lead me there. Here you go. A bit different from the other mirrors. Strange place too, reaching the critical moment, perhaps. You walk to this place by yourself? Boy, you're strong. I mean it. Deeply. But strength isn't the same as never fatiguing. No, save it for later. First, look at this mirror. Oh, she looks just like you when you were a kid, but at the same time, much too cute for that. It's fine. You're a good guy. I'm sure somebody like you is just the guy to help my glum daughter. Okay, now let's get going. The west building, right? The smoke's already up to this floor. It's no good. The stairs are too hot to approach. Cruel fate. Will it end like this, without anything resolved with my family? I'm sorry, Chica. Mishiro. So we'll never get to meet Mishiro. I'm sure she'll grow to be far prettier than Sis. I really wanted to have that chance. It's really not anything lewd. I just see such beauty there. I've remembered it all. How I died, my wish, and all the rest. I see now. Admirable tenacity, if I do say so myself. I'm a bit tired. Feels like more information overload than the previous mirrors were. Once I've got it sorted out, I'll talk about things with you, and what I know. I'm sure that's simply my duty. Oh, are you planning to go on ahead? If you are, I'll accompany you. A good uncle should protect girls, you know. So you and Mishiro's dad died in a fire? And you never got to meet Mishiro in real life. Is that Grandpa? You're Rinzo. Once there was a painter. He was known as the mad genius, Rinzo Usui. Rinzo's art was highly esteemed and sold for high prices. He had status and wealth. Grandpa, what are you talking about? And why are you here? Wait, look closely. I don't think he can hear us. Soon, Rinzo married a woman. They had a son named Shinji. Rinzo preached the beauty of art to his wife and child, but they showed no interest in it. Rinzo's wife did not see his art, only the prices attached. Shinji, too, was taught her practicality. So it was only natural that Rinzo formed a relationship with a servant showing true interest in art. Huh? When Shinji was 8, Rinzo and the servant had an illegitimate child. Her name was Tamaki. Rinzo kept Tamaki hidden from his wife and Shinji, managing 2 families. But between Shinji, who cared not at all for art, and Tamaki, who adored it like her mother, Rinzo's affection went towards Tamaki. That came to an end shortly after Shinji went to college, when Tamaki's existence came to light. Rinzo offered his wife consolation as asked and divorced her. Shinji, already grown, kept the name Usui. A wise choice. He knew how to make a living. Some time passed after that, when Tamaki, who Rinzo adored as a daughter and a student, turned 18. Rinzo made the biggest mistake of his life. He adored his daughter Tamaki, so he had a child with her. Oh my god, and that child was Utsuro. Tamaki and her mother left Rinzo. They refused even money. Tamaki seemingly birthed and raised the child, but who knows the details? Rinzo was unable to hear any of it. Nearly 20 years passed since that incident, and Rinzo died of illness. Nothing unusual. Age comes for all. Shinji was the eldest son of the Usui family, set to inherit his fortune. But thinking of it as a final atonement, Rinzo passed on, leaving a will to give it all to Tamaki. The inheritance. So the boss was disputing with Tamaki over it. That man's soul is now bound here. Unlike the other souls, the world is forcing him to be here. Only the creator of this world knows why. But it seems some dead fellow has business with me. But very well. To face my sin eternally is an appropriate afterlife for me. That's all. Sorry for the long story. visitors are rare. I can't see or hear you, but I know you're there. Be well, dead one and soul. Let's go. There's nothing more here. Shall we return to the usual place? Especially after Rinzo's story, I need to talk to you. Well, I'm still trying to get this stuff pieced together in my head, but... Hey. Yo. Wait a minute, I gotta save first. Got it. Alright, let's begin. First off, Mishiro, I think you can probably open this big door now. Had no problem opening the same kind of door earlier. Surely you can open this one if you want it. Before that, listen to what I have to say. Now that I've got my memories back. I'm Ryotaro Sengoku, younger brother of Chika Usui, Mishiro's mother, and subordinate to her dad Shinji Usui. Okay. I knew about you a while back from a New Year's card sis sent me. To be honest, I found you cute. Not exactly a romantic thing, of course. I was captivated by your latent beauty, I suppose. But when I asked my boss about you, I learned you'd been glum and moping as of late. And I know why. You injured someone in middle school, and sis kept you shackled ever since. That's right. My boss invited me over to your house, and I was honestly pumped to try and help you. It made me sad to imagine such a beautiful girl moping around. He says without a second of hesitation. No poking fun now. It's the end. Huh? But I died before it happened. We got caught in a fire in a building at work. A fire? Yes, I was with your father. After that, well, it even kind of surprised me. Partly by will, I became a soul, and flew around to where you were, apparently. So for the year or so between my death and yours, my soul was sort of haunting you. What? Oh, but I was hardly even conscious of anything. I just vaguely know that's what happened. For you see, ever since I saw your photo, I considered you someone beautiful and worth protecting. So even through death, I had the wish of getting to talk to you at least once. So that was your wish. So it was. Thus, it's been granted. By following you, I wound up in this world. And in this world, my unrealized wish came true. So what's next, I wonder? Looks like it's this. Your body. Not sure if I'll ascend or go to void or what, but this is goodbye. Mishiro, the harsh circumstances you've had, and the fact that you're dead now, I don't feel like it's irrelevant to me. I can't say don't blame your parents, but I just want you to know, I can't force you to understand or sympathize, but just know. Your father worried over and regretted how he was spending less time with you. He wasn't just weighing you and the inheritance on a scale. Your mother was working with your father to obtain proof that the Usui fortune belonged to them. Maybe she failed to control her strength properly. Maybe she wasn't calm. But she had no ill will, I'm sure. I'm sure after the boss and I died, she endured the sorrow of losing a husband and brother and fought for her family. Your father and mother might have been clumsy, but they weren't cold-blooded. I just want you to know that. It's probably too late to say now, though. Oh, right. One last thing while I'm being late. There are people who value you. There are people who'd be sad about your death. It may be a bit warped, admittedly, but I'm one of them. The world's not that much of a disappointment, you see. So, I've done my best to encourage you. Ryotaro left. If you're telling me that, then where should my wish to erase my existence go? Well, now I feel terrible for judging Ryotaro. He was a great guy. Okay. Now let's get Yuzu's final memory. Ryotaro's wish was granted. He's free from this world. It's surely a good thing. Okay, Mishiro. Let's go through the door. The end must be near. Not yet. Okay, this is the optional mirror that supposedly doesn't matter. Let's just check it out. Looking closely, there's a ladder. Now what happens in here? Marvelous painting. I'm gonna... wait a minute. Marvelous suit of... there's a lot of blood there. I guess I'll take it. Night portrait. Should I put it on this thing? Yep. Okay. That just killed me. I didn't do that right. Game lied to me. I'm supposed to put the western sword there. There we go. Okay. The mirror shows someone's reflection, but it's not her. Yet we could look inside it. 13 years ago, an inn. All that talk about taking a trip together, so this was your goal. Trips are necessary for resting your body and mind, you know. And the kids seem to have fun today too. They're snoozing away now. A good thing for you, isn't it? So, Tamaki, won't you consider it? Drop it, please. Utsuro is my child. But Seichi's told me how you've been, seeing the shadow of your father in Utsuro lately. Seichi, you told him that? Sorry, but you looked so frayed lately. He knows the situation, so I just thought I should talk to him about it. Tamaki, the biggest load on your mind. It's art, isn't it? Utsuro is 8 now. From now on, she's going to be drawing more at school. How about leaving Utsuro with your mother until she's old enough to take this calmly? It'll be fine. If I, her mother, can't protect her, then who will? I suppose you're right, Tamaki, but it feels like you'll collapse at this rate. What'll happen to Ayato then? Nobody's perfect. You don't need to carry everything alone. Especially considering your burdens are much heavier than most. But still, I still want to hold out. I don't want to break up this family of 4. What the hell? Tamaki, Shinji, Chika, I'll support Tamaki as much as I can. Let me just try a little longer. Seichi, if the two of you insist, then I won't stop you. But just keep in mind, Tamaki, you've already put in plenty of toil. So at least stop before it does you in. Right. Though it wasn't clear, Mishiro looked into the mirror. She could tell it was not her mirror, and yet... Can I smash it? Nope. Alright, then. I'm confused now. Is Ayato our brother? Or cousin or something? Oh, that made my head hurt. I thought Utsuro... No, wait, but Utsuro was... I don't know anymore. It's hard to understand these things as you play the game immediately. Okay. Well then, I'm just gonna go into the door and get the ending now. Yeah, I should save. Let's go, Yuzu. Huh? Hey, Ayato. Why are you here? Because this soul is necessary for granting your wish. Hello, me. So you successfully broke all the mirrors. Your wish will soon come true, and this world's purpose will be concluded. What do you mean? This mirror world revolves around you, Mishiro. You hold dominion over it. Once, a deceased girl wished at Mirror Lake. I wish my life had never even existed. It was a very strong wish, and to fulfill it, this mirror world was created. It was made solely to realize her wish. The other souls were just extras drawn into it. She should have granted her wish in this world she made, but she wasn't able to fulfill it, because she broke before she could. Just as she created this world, she lost everything, including her memories and her wish. So, not knowing her purpose, or who she was, she wandered this world and fell apart. That's in the past now, a concluded tale. Unable to achieve its goal, this world went on existing, sucking in souls who died near the lake with strong wishes. That wasn't Mishiro, was it? Of course, it was someone long before you, the first person to come to this world. Several years later, a girl threw herself into the lake. Amazingly, she had the same wish as the world's creator. That was Utsuro. So that this world could complete its duty. And the giant red blood eyes were her albino eyes. It chose a new soul to control it. And so since you carried the same wish, you became the new ruler, usurping the originator. The wish the world sought to grant stayed the same, only the person in the center of it was replaced. I was made the ruler. The extra riffraff who felt jealousy towards you still see the broken originator as the rightful ruler. And maybe, broken though she may be, she's personally gotten in your way at times. That would explain the spooky random deaths. Even so, you successfully broke all the mirrors without even wasting weeks or months being lost. You shattered and erased all remnants of you, in the form of mirrors containing your past. Having recorded all of your actions, I can attest to that. But it's not over just yet. This boy's soul is absolutely necessary for total erasure of your life, because he's simply too significant to you. Without eradicating his soul, your life can't be nullified. So it was none other than you who unconsciously bound his soul to this world, such that you could kill him by your own hand. You aren't telling me you have to kill Ayato. What's the problem? You may feel guilty for a second, but right after that, you'll have never even existed. Mishiro, you're still suffering, huh? If you kill me, you'll be free from your pain. Right after my death, your conflict will end. It's your world. You can make the choice. I don't know. I don't know what I should do. I've overcome a lot of obstacles coming here. I've looked back on my past and erased it. But is it really right to just make it so I never existed? Thinking back, it was a boring life. I wouldn't say it was entirely devoid of enjoyment. But if you asked whether I'd live the same life again, I'd absolutely refuse without a doubt. In fact, if I had to say, I've come to hate it all. I wish my life had never even existed. And yet, I've learned that my mom and dad gave their best efforts for me, clumsy as they were. And I know there's a person who valued me, going so far as to come to this world to encourage me. Can I make all of that something that never happened? Ah. Can I make all of that something that never happened? I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. Dad's secret distress, Mom's painful effort, even Ryotaro's unusual concern for me. I can't just make it all be gone. That's not my wish anymore. Are you really sure about that? Whatever you think, whatever you know, it won't actually change the harsh reality. Are you still giving up your wish? I am. I see. I, the mirror world, accept abandoning the wish. Its reason for being ends here. Huh? This world can vanish when the ruler's wish is granted, or they abandon it with clear intent. It won't be left up in the air like it had been. So will everyone here vanish? Except for you, Mishiro. To get straight to the point, you're not dead yet. Your soul has left your body, of course, but your body isn't actually dead. You drowned yourself, but as it happened, a passerby found you. They called it in right away, and though unconscious, you were saved. It was a failed attempt. Mishiro, when your soul leaves here, it'll be forced back into your body. But what you've done in this world won't be written off. The memories you erased by breaking the mirrors won't come back to you when you return to life. You didn't actually carry out your wish, so the actual past isn't gone, but your memories of it are. Maybe you'll remember talking with me a bit, but things like meeting me at the lake... Are you still prepared to leave this place? Can you live in a world you've given up on living in once before? I live, because I'm not dead yet. For you protecting me, and what this world's given me, I want to give it another try. I see. That's a relief then. I'm not scared of vanishing without getting my wish, because my wish coming true would just free me from this world. But now all the souls will be freed, right? That's a happy ending for me. I feel sure of that. Mishiro, leave incense or something at my grave. Think of it like saying hi. Okay, I'll be sure to find your grave. Sheesh. 7 years and it ends like this. As long as the ruler's satisfied, I guess. Will the one who created this world go to heaven too? Not sure about heaven or hell, but they'll be free from this world to go where they go. That's good. I say ruler, but you're more of a usurper, technically. I'm a little scared about how much I'll forget, but I won't lose my time in this world. And I won't ever wish to erase the events to come. It's time to go. After that, I regained consciousness in a hospital. Apparently, I really had been saved, and my soul returned safely from the mirror world. My mother was there, looking at me in a way I felt she hadn't in years. Mishiro, you're awake. Thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. If I had lost you too. I'm sorry. I drove you to this, didn't I? My mother was shocked by my suicide attempt and apologized for her harsh discipline. My head felt very hazy. I only remembered that she was my mother, who became very strict at some point. It took a lot just to recognize that as real. And as I thought about it, fear and unease toward my mother came up from the gaps in my memory. But it's okay. Ryotaro had told me about the pressure on the Usuis and how death had taxed my mother's mind. Now that I was able to accept that, it was easy to hold my mother's hand. My brain had suffered memory loss, and I could no longer remember many past events. I remembered Ayato as someone important to me, but I had no concrete memories of him. But I distinctly remembered talking in the mirror world, and felt considerable warmth from that alone. I clearly remembered Yuzu and Ryotaro too. I'd probably only met them in the mirror world. Ultimately, my mother gave up on the inheritance, and we lived a simple life together. Things are a little strict at my high school, but I think I can handle it now. After all, this is the world I've come to after many shortcuts and detours. Okay, I'd better get to bed. I have school tomorrow, and tonight, I hope to have good dreams. Ending 3. Small happiness. This too is a proper ending.